here. I'm in a comedy peninsula, which is new for me. Inside, like my profile as much as I do, bathrooms are out there for when you want to throw up. Okay, time to start the prepared material. So, growing up, I always heard girls go to college to get more knowledge, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Well, hey, I went to college too, and as a proud alum of Jupiter Stupider University, I'm here to tell you college was the best 8 years of my life. Yeah, it's pretty good when you're a super senior or even a super duper senior. Everyone loves you, mostly because you buy the beer. But when you enter year 7 and you're a super duper senior, people do start to question your intelligence. Like, are you sure college is right for you? There's no shame in just entering the workforce. Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? Okay, so I had to Google that one too. All right, but you get to year 8, and at this point, you've run out of words that rhyme with super. So when someone asks you about college, you just say, shut up, Mom, we'll get done when it gets done. Year 8, not that bad though. I closed out my maybe Dean's List for the first time.
Woo!
Hey. All right, minimal applause for that. I didn't realize I was in a room full of summa cum laude geniuses. Like, guys, I can't even make my girlfriend cum loud. Like, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Yeah, I don't think I really earned my Dean's List though, because I think what happened is that my transcript came across the guy's desk and he took a look at it and was like, Jesus Christ, this guy could use a win. Let's give him a little pat on the butt on the way out, you know, participation-driven generation. Yeah, some people go to Subway 10 times to get a free footlong. I went to college for 8 years to get a free Dean's List. Yeah, it's like a loyalty program, except instead of holes in a punch card, each new semester was marked with a lecture from my mom. If you can believe it, I now work in the field of college admissions. Yeah, you can't beat them, join them, right? I mean, I was on campus for so long that I basically had tenure, so I figured may as well stick around. My first job out of school was as an admissions officer, meaning I was one of the people that decided who got into this university and who didn't. Which is crazy because I worked for a school with a 6% acceptance rate. Now, with my academic background, it's like I watched a movie about T-ball, and the next day I'm coaching the New York Yankees. These days, I'm a college admissions consultant, meaning that I help students with their applications when they actually apply to their dream schools. So, it's my job to help your kid get into Harvard. Don't ask me for any help once they actually get there. True story, there was a semester where I got straight Fs, meaning that on most weekends, my BAC was higher than my GPA. Yeah, these are people making the tough decisions at the Ivy League schools. In my working life, though, I found something interesting. The more words are in your job title, the more likely your job is to be bullshit. Like, I worked with a woman who was the executive assistant to the vice president of enrollment management and interim dean of undergraduate education. It was a very real 15-word-long job title. At a certain point, though, you can just say whatever you want, and it won't matter because people tune you out. Like she could have said, hi, I'm Kathy. I'm the executive assistant to the vice president of 7 years ago. Meow, meow, meow. And it wouldn't have made a lick of difference. Walk with me here for a second. Ernest Hemingway once wrote a 6-word-long short story. For sale, baby shoes, never worn. It's a masterclass in how brevity can be beautiful. 6 words. Kathy needed more than twice that many words to say secretary. You know, maybe we're not being fair. Let's give Kathy a 6-word-long job description. Sends emails. Microsoft Office novice. Bitch. Put that in your email for Kathy. Thank you. And this is where we've gone wrong as a society, though. Like, the more important your job is, the more important sounding it should be. We should all be going to chief life-saving specialists, not doctors. I don't look out my window and see a mobile waste management guru, not a garbage man. I'm proud to say that my stepdad is an on-the-road motor vehicle safety specialist and educational institution transporter serving the future leaders of America. Let's give school bus drivers the respect. Just because you have an important job doesn't mean you're good at your job, though. I mean, there are bad cops out there, we all know this. I saw one the other day, though. Wasn't like a police brutality thing, he was just on duty, full uniform, taking a selfie. It's like, dude, there's an armed robbery happening in the background of the photo, and you're too busy picking a filter on Instagram to notice. Caption, protected to serve. Yes. I'm a bad doctor too. Went to the doctor the other day, and I should have known it was going to be bad because the first question they asked me when I walked in the room was, "Do you consent to the use of AI during your appointment for the purpose of note-taking?" And I said, "AI, I'd rather the doctor just do his fucking job, please." Wasn't the end of it though, wasn't good enough. I asked my doctor a question during the appointment, and he wasn't sure of the answer. So he pulls his phone out of his pocket, Googles the question right in front of me, and shows me the AI overview answer. Now, I'm no chief life-saving specialist, but that's borderline medical malpractice. And besides, if I knew that were an option for me, I would have probably graduated Jupiter Super University in 2 years, not 8. I mean, there are people better for the job everywhere, though, including me. Before I worked in college admissions, I worked in bar admissions. I was a bouncer. And I was terrible at my job. Like, the entire time I worked there, I did not catch a single fake ID. You gotta remember, if there are masks, so if you walk up and your eye color kind of matches the one in your picture, show me a Costco membership card, I'll let you in. I was less of a bouncer and more of the attendant at a bouncy castle. Like, come on in, everyone has their time. Just keep your shoes on, please. One time I did deny a guy entry though, it's because I scanned his ID and it came up in big red letters on the screen, banned for making terroristic threats against the staff. I saw it, he saw it, and I guess he didn't like it very much because that's when he started to make terroristic threats against me, the staff. Lightning strikes twice, but yeah, in his rant, he played all the hits. He said, "I'll find where you live, I'll kill your family." But at the end of all, he said something that really stuck with me. He said, "It's my God-given right to be in this bar." Do you know where we are right now? We are in the basement of one of the grossest dive bars in town. I have knelt on sticky floors, hands scooping vomit out of urinals here on multiple occasions. You think you have God-given rights here? God has not set foot in this establishment since the day it opened. In fact, we're on the brink of hell, and Satan himself is paying me $10 an hour to keep you the fuck out of here. Woo! Yeah, that's what I would have said if I was any good at my job. Instead, I, the bouncer, started crying. My manager cut me early, and I went back home to keep studying for my 8-year degree from Jupiter Super University. Thanks so much, everyone.